In this video, I'm going to show you how you can trace something, and then if it comes out to where you don't have sharp edges and you need sharp edges for a certain image, like a lady in the group had a Jpeg, and it is of a Jeep that has a flag for a windshield, okay? When you trace these stars are not going to come out. If I zoom in, well, if I zoom in close enough on any resolution image, you're going to see blurriness. But this one is a lower resolution, so when you trace it, you can see that they're not going to come out crisp edges, okay? So to remedy that, what you can do is go ahead and bring it into the trace window. And I happen to trace this one on monochrome at 111 and add image layer, and that's all I did, okay? Because I need to have the rest of the Jeep. I'm going to fix this part. I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, so I'll move this out of the way and go ahead and delete this one. And then I'm going to put this down here because I need this workable space here. I'm going to actually change this color to darker gray so I can see it. Okay, so what I need to do, first of all, is zoom in, because I kind of want to cover up these white spaces. They don't have to be completely covered because I'm going to get rid of all of this and it's going to be blank anyway. So grab your star tool. If you left click and hold, you can highlight the star and then just let go. And then draw out a star. Let me go ahead and change that color so it's easier to see. And I'll turn the stroke off. Okay. So if I put that over top of that white area, that pretty much looks like a good size. All right, so what I'm going to do is put this here. Okay, I'm going to hold Alt, click, and drag. Still holding Alt, clicking, and dragging until I get these two rows. I mean, you could go ahead and, oops. See, that's the only thing. Control Z undoes, or is your undo. Or you can actually use this. See, now I can't select this. Let me zoom out so I can get back to my page color and try to grab that star. There we go. Now I can zoom back in. And I need to move it over a little. Okay, hold Alt and move that there. Okay, now I need to zoom back out, because if I click on this page, it's going to move the page. It's not going to move the stars. All right, so now I can select the stars and I can group those. All right. Actually, if you wanted to, which would probably be better, let me Control A to select everything and just move it over so I have space here and here. I can ungroup these now and just select the top 4 and group those, and then the bottom 5 and group those. Okay, so then I need 5 on this row, and I need 4 on this row. So let me get these here and zoom back in. Okay, and then I'll move these down here. I'll move these down here. And then what I want to do is see what happens. I do it every time. Control Z, let me zoom back out, grab these, and now I forget what I was going to do. Sorry. Oh, I want to make sure that they're centered in between the 5, which these two don't really look like they are, I think. This should be on the bottom. I should be able to select these without, let me move those there. And move these here. Okay, that's close enough. You guys can mess around with that. Okay, so then I need 4 more. So I'm going to hold Alt, click here, and then move these down to these 4. And then I also need them, hold Alt, click here, and move those up to there. Oops, that was too high. Let me zoom in so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, close enough, I think. And then I need these 5. So I'm going to hold Alt and click here. And then I'm going to bring those down. I'm going to hold Alt, click, bring those down. Select the 4, hold Alt, click, and bring those down. All right, so now that I have all of my rows, and they're all grouped, each row, that's important. And then I can grab all of them, and I can align them horizontally, okay? So now I have my nice sharp stars, okay? Now what I can do is select the Jeep and go to Object, Break Apart, all right? And then I have the outline here of the Jeep. And every single shape is its own when you break something apart, okay? So be careful not to move anything. All right, so what I want to do is just select all of these stars and hit delete to delete them. Select these stars and put them here. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in and center them where I think they need to be. And then if I wanted to, I could change the color to none and have the stroke color be black, like the rest of it, okay? Then I can select it all, and I can merge, Object, Merge, okay? And that's it. So now you have nice sharp stars to cut. Now, as you can see, these aren't very uniform, so that it's up to you whether you want to fix that or not. But you would do it the same way, okay? You can still select this. Let me go here. And Object, Break Apart. You can still do that again. Doesn't matter. Select it, Object, Merge. Okay, if you wanted to remove those and put new ones, that's totally up to you. But then your cut lines, everything's going to cut. Okay. Now this took me 9 minutes talking and explaining, but when I did it on my own, it took me like 5 minutes. So if you need any more help or have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments below or find me in one of the groups that's posted in the description of the video. Thanks for watching.